Oh my goodness, you guys are just the best. The absolute best. Hi, Michelle, my belle. Hi, Marie, Pammee, and Sophie. How are you guys? I did not announce going live because today was kind of up in the air with transportation and such. And so I really wanted to be here tonight. I didn't want to announce it if it wasn't going to happen. So how are all of you? How do the energies feel now? Compared to last night, which was kind of bonkers and crazy. Yes, I know. I am sorry that was so disorganized. There was a lot to get through in a short amount of time to get us up to speed. And that is so typical of a balsamic moon, meaning when you're in the final vestiges of a lunation, the energies will get really, really weird. I know that for some people, they tend to get really depressed. They're like, who am I? This is not who I act like. So it might be more of an internalizing effect. And then, like last night, the energies were all over the place. I could not contain them. They were just popping everywhere for me. It felt rather out of control. I think I was tapping into something a little bit larger, evidenced by today. But that when we get into these balsamic moons, when we're right at the very tail of the energies, even today, this morning through the noon hour, you could feel the energies settling and things getting kind of magical. But that new moon didn't happen until about 3 o'clock on the East Coast. And then there you go, the new energies to settle into. I am realizing with this new moon Taurus, as we think about our new moon contracts, the one thing that really has to be addressed is releasing the trauma and the pain and the shock of this past year when we've been holed up with quarantine, because Taurus is such an earthy sign. You need to settle into your body and be grounded and feel safe and protected. And there is a whole lot of trauma and chaos out there. So that's what I was feeling around with today. Absolutely have to address that. But the thing that really got me going, where I was like, okay, I have to go live and we need to address this now. Okay. With like what happened today, suddenly we have things going on because of the cyber attack on Colonial Pipeline last Friday. Now that company decided to shut down the pipeline. Nobody knows if they paid the ransom money for the ransomware with that cyber attack. So what's happening is there's a huge screaming social media up right now, screaming about Biden and inflation and gas lines and thanks a lot for nothing. DeSantis has... So I want to look at this a little bit more. Let me check in with you guys and say hi really quick, okay? You guys all good? Hello? I want to see all of you. Yes. Oh, hi, Impish. Look at you. Hi, you guys. Yes. Hi, Carol Bastian. Oh, Michael Grant is here, and Sharon and Desrat and Ocean Garnet. How are you guys doing? I'm so glad to see you. Oh, Cartomancy. Marjorie. Hi. Oh, Pammee, thank you. Hi, Jay Bird. Okay. I'm buffering? Seriously, am I buffering? I don't think I'm buffering. Oh, the audio cut out right after I said that. So what am I going to call him? Ronald McDonald? That's what I'll... Ronald McDonald. It is. Okay. Wow. Yeah, Michael Grant, I totally agree with you about it was created intentionally. I'm so glad you're picking up on that because this is what happened. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So, Junior's tweet. Last Friday, he tweeted, and I was like, you're nuts. But he had tweeted something about, let me grab some cards. Because something seems fishy to me. Oh boy. Oh, these are all the ashes from smudging today. Because I felt like this deck was possessed from all those weirdos. Let's see if I can locate the tweet exactly. Because since this happened and then this whole op about the gas lines, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Something isn't right. And here it is. I do have Junior blocked. So in order to quote tweet him, I had to, he's still blocked. Okay, so here it is. On Friday, May the 7th, Junior tweeted, you know what? Junior tweeted, Biden isn't the next FDR. He's the next Jimmy Carter. And I was like, all the same transits. But I'm like, Jimmy Carter, really? Because the first thing that went through my mind were gas lines and inflation. But that was on Friday. So this is going to be on Friday. Junior tweets. Biden. Show me Biden. He tweets about Biden. Biden isn't the next FDR. He's the next Jimmy Carter. Oh boy. They're like they're cemented shut. I cannot even grab them. He's the next Jimmy Carter, covered in. These cards feel so small and sheepish. Knight of Pentacles, he is making an offer. Pentacles are logistical. They go step by step when they are making a plan. Methodical, reliable. That tweet, Biden isn't the next FDR, he's the next Jimmy Carter. This is a methodical plan. Seven of Swords reversed. Forfeiture. Why would you tweet that? So this is Friday. Wait. Actually, I'm going to do Junior. We're going to go Friday. This is Biden. I write these down because I feel like there's going to be a big pattern. So Biden isn't FDR. He is Jimmy Carter. He isn't FDR. A new start, a fresh new deal. I feel like they want to sink because everyone sees him with his great fresh new plans that are really popular. They want to sink that. The Lovers reversed. This feels like it's trying to fall out of love with Biden because he has such great, ratings. He's not FDR, his new ideas. The Profiteer, the Mafia. It's kind of like they're trying to cut him down and ruin him. He's Jimmy Carter. So this is divisive. This is trying to separate an idea and people. We've got a problem here. We've got two bad choices. He's not an FDR. He's a Jimmy Carter. Please do not think of him as FDR. Think of him as Jimmy Carter. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I swear so much these days at these guys. Covered in the Ace of Cups. You guys know what this Ace of Cups is? It's a freaking up through the rusher. When they want something. This is abundance and affirmation. Ace of Cups plus 10 of Cups. Republican Party, they're donors, they're oligarchs. This is what he meant. He's the new Jimmy Carter. This was methodical. So he says this on Friday. This tweet is at like noon on the East Coast. The problem with this on Friday, May 7th, is that Colonial was hacked on Friday, May 7th. None of the news picked it up until Saturday the 8th. So this seems like it was a methodical plan. We have the Two of Swords covered in the Ace Cups, 10 Cups. So Junior says that. At the same time, Colonial is hacked. Show me Colonial's cyber hack. Holy crap. Covered in what? Show me that what that Russian gang is. Show me that gang. What's crowning them? Does Junior relate to that? How does Junior relate to the gang? Holy shit. The Eight of Cups. He's setting something up. This Eight of Cups card is always the cups, the emotion. Junior, this is his relationship to the gang of cyber attack, the cyber attack. There's an emotional relationship, acting like I don't know him. What is the relationship to Colonial? See, I can't get a grip of these cards. This Russian gang. The King of Swords. So, yes, definitely. That is like a leader of a nation, the order of the hack, the swords. Piercing, swords, hacking, Five of Pentacles. All that data on servers that people ordinarily cannot get to. They're supposed to be protected and guarded. So, this is Colonial. It's an opportunity. The Wheel of Fortune. I'll have you know that at this new moon teroscope, this is a signifier for Joe Biden. Timing, it's an operation. Remember I don't know if you guys remember this, I was kind of crazy with it last night, but this Wheel of Fortune, the part of fortune, kept transferring around to people. It involved Wayne LaPierre, it involved Bill Barr, and the secret related to Cuba in their 2016 rally. So, oh shoot. Am I still here? Oh good, I'm still here. Okay, phew, I lost you guys. Colonial Pipeline. They're covered in Four of Cups upright is can be like forced, or here waiting to do something really great and then taking action. So Colonial, they are the Wheel of Fortune. Something for Cuppy is inserting itself. I don't understand why this is not the Four of Swords. If it is truly an intrusion from an attacker, it should be a Swords. Cups, those are emotional and fulfilling, and Junior has one right there already. But let's see what else we have here. So this over here is that Russian gang. We have, there you go, the Queen of Swords. Queens are nations. Intel, orders, here we go. So this hacking gang, if it was a gang, I would expect something, like some Page of Swords or Knight of Swords, like a group of them. But a Queen of Swords, that is an organized nation in my eyes. So this is that Russian hacking people. Jesus. Covered in, Queen of Pentacles. Queens are nations. So a nation is hacking. A gang is hacking related to a nation. And it's covered by a nation and pentacles. A nation with money and data. So I think we can pretty much say, yes, this is absolutely an op by at one or two foreign nations. So, at the bottom of this, we have Junior. Holy cow. You cannot, I need another card. The Ace of Pentacles, upright, a new opportunity, a new venture. He relates to both of these because he's acting like he doesn't know what's happening. When these guys try to go undercover and distance themselves from something, I'm getting a lot of reversals because the stuff is here, but they have to act like they don't know it's here. They have nothing to do with it. But he's the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity. And success holy crap. The Nine of Wands, he's covered in defense. I'm going to be defensive. I don't know anything. Why would I know anything? Defensive, protecting himself and what he knows, but he already let it slip. And he is covered in the Page of Pentacles because he opened his big mouth because he knew ahead of time. So he's covered in that. He knows about this data hacking news. This is Friday, May 7th. His tweet is around noon. I don't know what time these guys were hacked on Friday. So then Junior relates to this hacking thing is, yeah, I'll kind of set you up. Colonial now relates to, Junior relates to Colonial. Holy crap, Knight of Cups, upright, is a lot of support for them. This is usually Donald making deals. I'll do this for you if you do that for me. Reversed, don't tell him. Don't let him know that we know. So Colonial relates to the hack because of the United States of America. We've got 3 queens here. We've got 3 nations already. That cyber gang relates back to Colonial through the Hermit. Through looking at them. I don't want to say investigating them. I am feeling like trying to pick when and where. Crowning them is, oh my God, upright. The Four of Pentacles has always been Donald trying to hang on to something. Reversed, he's out of office. He can't hang on. I need some clarifiers here. Oh, Look at what's on the top here, the King of Swords. Clarifiers, yeah, about this hacking. Okay, this Four of Pentacles that's crowning them reversed. This is what's crowning all of these, guys. A Four of Pentacles. You would think if this was legit, actually, this would be crowning them. Trying to figure out what's going on. No, we've got the Four of Pentacles, a pip card, reversed. Instability. Why instability? We have the Chariot, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Swords. What's crowning them is instability, because the Six Wands mob, the transnational mafia, they got to get their act going and getting all they can. Five of Swords, the mafia, grab and go, let's go, because they are running out of time and defenses. That is what's crowning this operation. Oh, look at, there's the High Priestess. Who's this Knight of Cups reversed? This Knight of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords. Two of Swords. Okay, so the Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Trying to put a stop to sanctions or jail. Trying to terrorize people, stop and get their attention. Two of Swords. Jimmy Carter. Two of Swords. Isn't that weird that Junior would relate to Colonial this way? I mean, what is that? Colonial, what does this Wheel of Fortune mean? Why do you have this Wheel of Fortune? Lucky you getting hacked? Really? The Sun, the Eminence, Revelation. The Hanged Man. Okay. I feel like this is the Sun, the Hanged Man, and here we have this Eight of Swords again. Trying to stop Biden. Contain. But this Eight of Swords is also for a terror attack. Terrorism. Why does Junior relate to this gang this way with the Eight of Cups? Two of Swords. Three of Cups. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Junior's in on it. Two of Swords. We've got a bad decision that we have to make. We're going to get conspired. There's three. Three got a tango. Russian strength. The Russian. So, this is based on this whole incident that happened sometime on Friday that nobody knew about. Okay? So, oh my gosh. That's that. So on Friday, but he says that about Biden. You know what, Tarot? I want to know. What does Donald think about Junior's tweet number one? We know he's super jealous because he can't tweet, right? So let's ignore that jealousy thing. What is Donald's opinion about this tweet that Biden is no FDR, he's a Jimmy Carter? What does that mean to you, Donald? Ooh, what does that mean? Biden is no FDR. This is news from abroad. Instructions from abroad. He's no FDR. Are you kidding me? He's no FDR. He's a Jimmy Carter. Star. Since when is Jimmy Carter the star for Donald? Two of Wands, the King of Wands. This seems to me that angry Putin overseas said, hey, here's an up. This is what we're doing. Five of Swords for Biden. Look at. We have the Five of Swords. Page of Wands, the Star. I am shocked to see the Star here. This is how you know this is an op. The Star, the thing of pleasure. And right now that links to that. Now, I wonder what Ronald McDonald in Florida, what did you think about Junior's tweet that came out May 7th? What did you think about Junior's tweet on May 7th? Ronald McDonald. Biden, King of Swords, is no FDR. He's Jimmy Carter. That Four of Pentacles reversed. Holy crap, you guys. This is what was crowning that whole op of the hack is Governor Ronald McDonald. Oh my gosh. Can you believe this? We've got the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles reversed. So this Nine of Wands, they're really defensive about how well he's doing with his plans. It's like they got to put an end to this. King of Swords, that was the card on the bottom for that reading of the hack. I'm going to go one more because there should not be an opinion. Colonial Pipeline should have absolutely zero opinion about Junior's tweet on Friday. Colonial Pipeline, did you guys see Junior's tweet on Friday about Biden's no FDR, he's Jimmy Carter? What did you think? My throat is going so dry right now. Biden, Page of Swords, sees that tweet about Biden as a Page of Swords. An ambitious attack. He's no FDR. Really? A Three of Cups conspiracy? He's no FDR? Celebration? What? Unless they like the FDR programs-ish, the stimulus, unless they're planning to rein in some success from Biden's plans? He's Jimmy Carter. Colonial. What do you think about that? Nope, that's not it. Two of Swords. A tough decision that needs to be done. Why? What did it match it? Colonial has a Two of Swords covered in the Five of Pentacles. Their data. That's what they think about Jimmy Carter. This does not make sense. He's no FDR, Three of Cups covered in Five of Swords. The Mafia, Biden, King Sword, or Page of Swords covered in the Moon, the outrage. Holy crap. Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands reversed. I kind of feel that Colonial maybe knew something. So they have, what did they think about that Page of Swords covered in the Moon? Creating some outrage. Because he's no FDR, haha, Three of Cups covered by the Five of Swords. And he's a Jimmy Carter. Two of Swords covered by the Five of Pentacles. But here's the thing. This was on May 7th. None of the news outlets were reporting this until May 8th. Right? So what happened on May 8th? This will be May 8th. Junior, what happened on May 8th then? With the hack. It's all reported. Now what do you think about Biden? Junior, it's not report. Now it's going report. Now what do you think about Biden? The Page of Swords. Covered by the world. A successful thing to hit Biden. What do you think about, he's no FDR now, Junior. Now it's getting reported up. You set it up. The Eight of Cups. He freaking set it up ahead of the news cycle. Cups. Crowning this is the Four of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Creating instability. He's a Jimmy Carter. Now after the hack, now we're having some secret discussions about this comparison to Jimmy Carter. And now they have an agreement. I just cannot. And Page of Swords. Okay, so now we're going to fast forward to today. Today, we're hearing all about this. Today. I don't know who's actually tweeted about that with the gas lines and inflation, but Governor Ronald McDonald, today you issued an emergency order. What do you think about Biden now? What do you think about Biden now? He's not an FDR. No, no, no. Five of Pentacles, covered in Knight of Swords. He's a Jimmy Carter with inflation. Oh, it's an attack. The Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. So today, he signed that emergency order because now the pipeline's been shut down. We've got the Six of Pentacles. This has been a very charitable thing that they've done. They have the seven. This is what they invested themselves in to do with President Biden. With the Empress, full Two of Swords, separating. I think they're trying to separate voters, create chaos. He's no FDR because of the hack and this attack. He's a Jimmy Carter because we say the Queen of Swords were attacked that I believe got its start back on Friday. And so let's just see. Don Julio. Show me Don Julio and Don Julio. What do you know about the cyber attack? Cyber? What do you know about the cyber? What do you know about Colonial executives? Oh, God. There you go. Cyber, Colonial pinning inflation and gas lines on Biden. What do you know about that? So he can't get a good start. The Two of Swords. This is, oh God. He knows. He knows this was an app to split people, divide people. The cyber. Remember the Two of Pentacles. The Pentacles, this is data going across cable. Cyber, what do you know about the Colonial executives? The Four of Pentacles. Stability. Reliability, stability. That's how he sees them. This is what was crowning the up. Tying Jimmy Carter, inflation, no gas. He's the fool now. I'm not the fool. He's the fool. Okay. I have one more question. We need to ask Intel Cyber what they know, because there's some weird silence here. I saw a tweet that was trying to yell at Biden because he knew days ago this was going to happen, and now we have no gas. It's like, really? Did you forget about Texas already? So, I want different cards. So, Cyber FBI. This is about the... What do you know? Hello? Oh, jeez. Cyber FBI. This is about... Colonial, this... Okay, see this? So I'm asking, what does Cyber FBI, Men in Black, what do you guys know about this thing? Going back to May 7th. And how this all relates. You know, Gov Ron McDonald in Florida. So, May 7th. Before anybody knows, what do you know what they know? We have D.T. Donald Jr. Colonial. Oh. Is that all? This is the highest octave. What do you know? May 7th. Before anybody knows. And Governor, you know who? Oh. Fast forward to today. The cyber. Now this whole propaganda thing against Biden. Trying to stick it to him. What do we have about Donald Jr.? Oh, this feels very small and sad. Governor. Doing his orders. Oh, there's another nation over here. It's like invisible. I'm not supposed to, there's another nation here. Can you guys feel that? Really? Eight of Swords. So, just a second. Who's in New Jersey? Electra Storm? Okay. We have Eight of Swords, jail, terrorism. It was an agreement. They know this was an agreement that was set up. Eight of Cups. So May 7th, before anything's reported, we have the Queen of Wands, Queens are nations. This is the rusher. This is Putin taking the lead, taking the charge. This is what you're doing. The Fool. They have Colonial as the Fool. I did not expect to see this. The Fool. Yep, first time attack. This first thing is happening that got started. Covered in the Nine of Pentacles. Comfort and security. Oligarchs. Money. Wealth. Individual wealth. Six of Cups going back from the past. A past time. This was thought about in the past with the Lovers. They made a plan in the past to do it. That's what that's about. And May 7th, I'm going to bring some justice for you. Justice is coming. Holy crap, the Two of Pentacles. He knew somehow letting this happen was going to bring justice. They had talks about doing this. He knew about it ahead of time before this was reported. Today, what FBI Cyber about DT Jr.? We have Donald was the one behind, of course, making a really bad decision. Junior getting things to stop. Change perspectives. Boy, Junior's caught. Colonial. Russian strength was behind it. That's how they see Colonial now. But they're in a strong position. And Governor conspired. Three of Cups. This was an investment they made. They're expecting gains out of this. They're very happy about this. Not FBI Cyber, but this is how these guys perceive it. They're happy about this. Wow. Yeah, so because this was kind of jolting. It was kind of a shock today. The more that this went on, to see all the fallout. And now the narrative is screaming that this is Joe Biden's fault. And I think everybody knows, no, it was not his fault, right? How are you guys doing? Oh, yeah, I got to hit the thumbs up too. Thank you. Okay, so Michael Grant, let's have a data revolution and storm the bastions of the chief info officer for UT office and demand his head or else. There is, I don't even know what to call it. A group of people, a focus group in the cyber. It's an actual team that seems kind of they're forensic, like algorithmic experts looking at multiple possibilities, looking at data where things happen. Like I could hardly understand the article, but essentially it was looking at why things are happening from an algorithmic mathematical model, which I was like, oh my gosh, that's where they are. That is pretty darn impressive. So I stopped worrying about a lot of things right there. That made me very happy. So how are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, was I buffering again? Okay. Yeah, and then last night, I mean, the whole thing with the NRA getting dissolved, that was a kick in the teeth. But when they're in trouble. So I don't want to go there just yet. I know, mystery. It can't be his fault when Jared was in charge of cybersecurity and also in charge of peace in the Middle East. Wow. That also feels like a big thing that's getting exploited. I don't want to go there either because I feel like it's feeding into all of this energy as well. Okay? So, let's talk about the new moon, okay? I just want to make sure I addressed this. We did that. So this new moon, I threw the Terrascope out earlier because there were some really, really weird things happening. I was feeling really unsettled by it. I am feeling much better about it. The thing that I saw right off the bat with this, again, this was at 2:59 p.m. over Washington, D.C. We had the new moon over here in the 9th house, lands far away, law enforcement, faith. This sun representing our president, hanging there in the sky after it peaked, is such an incredibly positive placement for him. This is where he's seen and heard philosophically. It's where people will tune in and listen to him, especially abroad. The foreign news press people, the world, are paying attention to him. He is there. He is going to bring a lot of enlightenment and clarity to world situations, with the law here at home. The moon is right next to him, which represents the people, the harmony between we the people and our president and the law and the faith. Here's the but it's not on this chart. I think it's at 22 degrees Taurus. It's conjunct the asteroid Lilith. Lilith, the deepest pain, the sorrow, the hurt, the abandonment, the abuse. And if we're talking about this overseas, this has to do with what's going on in Jerusalem. It has to do with all of the other provocations that are happening in other countries against other people and protests. It's really ugly what now has blown up in Ethiopia. They're talking about genocides. This has just been within the past 6 months or so, since the election. That has spiraled. There's a lot of pain that is on the world stage, and we feel it. We definitely feel it. We have Venus there in her dominion with a Taurus. So we have the president, the people, our values, our philosophy, the money and resources to make things right with the law, aligned with our philosophy, with our constitution. We've got the North Node. This is our destiny. This is where we're supposed to go. And Mercury is right there as well, which rules the midheaven. We have all these planets here working to be clear, to be people, world, citizen oriented. And we have eclipses that are coming. This is a very positive placement for us. The other thing I noticed, see all these arrows happening all over the place with the cards? On the ascendant here, we have the card Sagittarius, which is harmonious with that. I see and I believe. I would always see these cards when there was an op coming in abroad from Putin. This first house, who Biden is, his vitality, we have a lunar eclipse. There's going to be big changes. This full moon lunar eclipse, May 26th, is huge. It's a monster. Expect big changes to happen then. And it's going to be in the skies for us all to see. It is going to be crowning Washington, D.C., what it unleashes. But here in the area of secrets, we've got this moon void. Of course, we're missing information. There's a plan that hasn't wrapped up fully, the plan to attack, to do something. The hidden enemy, the first house body. I don't like this. I don't know if this is something we're doing or it's coming to us. In the area of networks and our friendships, we have this 8th house of beginnings and endings. Things coming to an end. What's crowning DC, the water element and senses. So this, again, propaganda, grabbing the narrative, being overly defensive. Mars is in the skies, fighting. and blaming Biden. This is how the GOP is like, this is how I'm going to defend the country, by blaming him. But if you saw Liz Cheney today defend our laws no matter what, this is in the skies for this lunation, for this month. Gemini, I think that is so, there's so much Donald in this chart, and it's because you see all these arrows moving. I am hoping it's because his influence in DC is getting him trapped, or our agencies and our networks are making a move on him and what they're doing. On what's grounded here in Washington, D.C., the Grand Cross Provoker. We've got stuff going on the ground again in D.C. with propaganda. It's like we're going to go through this whole thing again. But these red lines here, what gets caught in the middle right here is we the people. So there's going to be a lot of good things happening. There's going to be a lot of very stressful things that are happening, where we're getting caught up between public servants and their disagreements with Biden, and the military in disagreement with him. We are going to have establishment in disagreement with him, and we're going to feel it. But it's like there's other ways that things can work out. Okay? Something is happening with our public servants and our military 10th house world that's going to be there for everyone to see. I think it's, already happening with Liz Cheney. But, this I wanted to show you. So does it feel like we're in a war? Does it feel like World War III? This is shared resources. What do we have here? Look at this. The America asteroid is 24 degrees Aries, 24 minutes. The Wuhan warring asteroid is 24 degrees Aries, 51 minutes. Shared resources. This is a shared war going on between America and an enemy. So what's going to happen towards the end of the month, or in a couple days, America is going to overtake this asteroid and pull forward, which I would expect we're going to get the upper hand. But right now, it's like combat right now. We can feel it in the air. So show me asteroid America, asteroid Wuhan. This is the battle they're having. The base of this, crowning this. There's a plan that's been put out there, that's been thought about and generated with this Two of Wands, the Four of Swords. This is interesting. Waiting to attack, waiting to do something. A lot of times I see this with software and malware, that's ransomware, that's been planted. America asteroid, Eight of Cups, setting something up, walking away. Is this Don Jr.? This is not Don Jr. It's related to something that they did. It's not him. It's like on the perimeter of that. And our defenses. Well, that is interesting because Don Jr. had that absolute pairing. This is Don? No, it's not Don Jr. America asteroid. Setting something up, but she's got her defenses. Wuhan asteroid. Hand grenade. Tower. Tower is trying to create a tower moment here. From abroad. This is the war abroad against the United States and our defenses. This is the White House. The Biden. Yes, the Biden White House crowning. This is Russia's war on the United States. He is at war with us. It has felt like a war. Nobody is calling it a war. It's a freaking war. That's what's going on right now with these two asteroids. I had a really great example to show you guys about this Wuhan asteroid. Remember May 3rd, there was that armed intruder at Langley? There was a standoff, and I think they ended up shooting the guy. There was a guy who tried to enter Langley. I think he's tried to enter there in the past. I don't know if he's like a veteran or someone like that. But he was at the gate, and he couldn't come in. There was some sort of standoff, and then he acted, and then he was shot. I think he was killed. But this is the chart at when this happened. Look at this. Remember, the ascendant is in the east. The sun was setting that day at 6 p.m. This area is your opponent. This is Langley CIA. This is who I am. This is the opponent. Here's the standoff. Look at this. The descendant. Can you see this? Is 20 degrees Sagittarius. We have America asteroid at 19 degrees Aries, slipped into the 6th house of public servants, our military. Just above the horizon, we have the Wuhan asteroid at 20 degrees Aries. This is a battle on the ground at the military at Langley, and there's a shootout. Look at all that tension. That's when that happened. Wuhan and America exactly conjunct, fighting it out on the ground at Langley. This is when this came out the other day. There was a woman who found the pipe bomb. Remember, we've talked about this. Why did it not go off? Well, she said she was doing laundry, walking through like an alley, and she saw it. She, had her wet sweater. She was going to go dry. She sees by the trash bins on the ground something with wires on it, and she was going to pick it up and put it in the recycle bin. And then she's like, oh, there's a timer. And right away she called the authorities, and they came, and that's what they found. Well, look at this. This chart, the top of the chart, where the sun was going to hit its point that day, 22 degrees Capricorn. This is the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Was at the top. Someone put a bomb there to change the order of our government. That's why that's there. But she walks on by, she, a woman, the feminine, represented by Venus on that day, the 27 degrees Sagittarius. That is the divine feminine. That was the Venus-Jupiter conjunction at the Galactic Center when I did my first live. That was the energy. That was her. Look at this beautiful, two beautiful blue lines of trine and support. In this area of secrets, this doesn't look quite right. She suddenly looks. Mars and Aries. Aries rules the eyes. She just suddenly looks over there. Uranus, sudden. Information. I'll help out. Recycle. 12th house of secrets, hidden enemies. Divine feminine spots the problem. The authorities come. Over here, the 5th house cusp, which is this area, has to do with the 5th house of the sun, the leader of a nation. 17 degrees Leo. That's where the moon was at the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. This 5th house cusp that is supposed to be a leader with their people in harmony. Donald discarded all the people. It was just about him. But the Saturn-Pluto conjunction said otherwise. And this is what happened when she reported it. Is it where? I don't know if I have a Wuhan. No, I did not record that. Yeah, so those were two things I wanted to show you. Two charts. Crazy. How are you guys doing? Hello, hello. NSJR05. It's getting tense like after 9/11. I totally agree with you. And the energies are definitely set up that way. And this already got started. There's like not really a whole lot we can do. This has been put into motion. What are you guys saying? You're talking about electricity? A tower moment. Batteries. Pipeline attack. No, this was from... Am I missing something, you guys? You guys, I'll look at your conversation later. I was talking about from January 6th when they found that bomb. I will tell you, I'm just playing with these asteroids, so I cannot say anything for certain one way or another because I'm not seeing how they work yet. There are 2 asteroids, actually 3, that have to do with bombs and explosives. We've got one here right in our blind spot on the ascendant, like something might drop soon. Now, explosion, bombs, this could be figuratively or literally. Explosive news, jaw-dropping, bombshell. There's another, this is another one right on the descendant, close to the horizon in DC. And then here's another big one. So let's see what this is about. Okay, what is this BAM about? I'm going to say that is the governor, Ronald McDonald. From the past, 6 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. This just reminds me of explosive news happening with what's happening with the pipeline. What's going to happen out of this? We're not supposed to see it, but what's the rest of the story? It goes, there's going to be news that comes out. The rest of the story is what we've been seeing. News coming out. Does this mean they paid the ransom? They paid the ransom. Yes, they paid the ransom. The Page of Swords. In the United States. There's something related to here in the U.S. with someone, a bad actor on the ground. So that's what this BAM is about. So there's another explosion, bombshell, right here, very close to the descendant, which usually these things happen quickly, but it's in Pisces. It could be hidden, hard to see, near Neptune. That screams oil to me. What is this about? What is this? This is 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. What is this? Explosive stuff. What's at the basis of this? Fighting, 5 of Wands, the White House, Russia's strength. What's crowning all this? Donald is done, the 10 of Swords. The government. Oh, that looks like a news bombshell, if you ask me. This is related to news that we're going to find out about Donald in the White House with partners and money taking from oligarchs. Do me a favor to make them very happy, because he's in it with the rusher, using his office, because he's totally done, but the government is going to come down against him and his campaign. Where's the NRA with this? Judgments. The NRA. Lovers. Attack. Ace of Swords. It's coming quickly. So the NRA is in on this. We'll probably find out. Who else would be part of this? Who else is part of this? Donald made some offers. The Knight of Cups for terrorism. The Devil. That could be Rudy's people. So it's more of that stuff related to Rudy, related to the insurrection, related to all of that stuff. So that means there's more coming out about that. I don't really see it as an incident about a person, but rather the evolution of this hazy, confusing thing that's been hidden for so long. Where's my card? Okay, and then the third bomb, big bomb, is over here. Aries, I am. Joe, what are you doing about that? I am gonna, he's like, I'm gonna, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna, World, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. He's gonna put an end to all this garbage that's made to imposters overseas. I sure hope so. How are you going to do that? He's going to do that by the government investigations of money and oligarchs. He is going to use the full force of the law and defend our country against traitors and hackers. He wants that out. He's really, really, really mad. Okay, there we go. Marie, I heard from a chat in the NYT reported a Fed judge denied the NRA to be able to file bankruptcy. Exactly. That's really, really, really good news, because now they can't file bankruptcy because they wanted to reorganize then in Texas and have the protections of bankruptcy. But the judge in Texas said, no, this law is to protect against yahoos like you trying to manipulate and take advantage of that. Okay? Okay. I want to see what the most important house is here. What are the most important parts to pay attention to this month? Okay. We have Scorpio. Biden is a Scorpio. We're looking at money and income and messages. We have the 5th house here. This is partnerships and creativity. So watch what he's doing here with messaging. I think innovation and creativity. And then Neptune. That's interesting. Oh, that's not him. That's the stuff that's going to be coming out. This is unrelated to Biden. This is more this tension with Don Julio and all them. So, I feel much better about this. I was kind of a little freaking out earlier about that. Okay, so let's transition now to this new moon. There's just a couple of new moon contracts I want to write with you guys. If you're new to my channel, please, grab a paper, pencil, anything. This is the time of the month where we write out our new moon wishes, our intentions. because we're more powerful as a group together, we're writing them, tapping the cosmic influences and inspiration at this really ripe time and putting it to paper. It is so powerful. And so we have 4 cards to draw. I'm going to draw them from the angels and ancestors, the oracle cards. See what you guys have drawn for us. I love this deck. Put this over here. Whoops. Hi, you guys. I know it's so great that a judge, Dallas in Texas did something right. Okay, so here we go. This one will be Michelle, Marie, Pammee. I love that you guys carry the messages. And Sophie. On the bottom. Ooh, look at how pretty this is. The Mirror Guardian. Taking time to reflect. Yeah, you know what? That's what this is all about. This is absolutely 100% with what I was coming to you guys about, getting rid of the trauma and chaos. Okay? So we're just going to write away. I'm giving you the prompts. You can use whatever words you want. For simplicity's sake, I use the words I want. Okay? So, this Taurus new moon, I want to take all the time I need to reflect on where I've been the past year and attune to my vital needs for safety, sustenance, nourishment, and comfort. I want to ground deeply into my life, body, environment, and spend plenty of rejuvenating time in nature. I want to release the chaos energies that I've accumulated the past year. I want to release the trauma and fear of the past year with ease. I want to easily move through my day feeling secure and valued. Okay. Hi, Barbie. So, mirror garden on the wall. I want to take all the time I need to reflect on where I've been the past year and attune to my vital needs for safety, sustenance, nourishment, and comfort. I want to ground deeply into my life, my body, my environment, and spend plenty of rejuvenating time in nature, outdoors. I want to release the chaos energies that I've accumulated the past year. I want to release the trauma and fears of the past year with ease. I want to easily move through my day feeling secure and valued. Yes, that is that one. Okay, get to work. Clean, clean, clean. Okay. Oh, another thing about all the weirdness today and all, just everywhere you turned, it was chaos and stun, shock and awe with that propaganda crap they do. Oh my God, I just removed, did I just erase the names? No, okay. And it was like I was seeing a vision of Putin. It was just his silhouette, but it was almost like watching the movie Fantasia with the director directing, the broomsticks and the water. And it was like he was getting wilder and directing, and it was like the screen was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the more that I followed that scene through, all of a sudden, boom, scene's over, curtains pulled, we're done. He was totally the conductor. So it's like all of a sudden, all this crap that happened today, it's like all of a sudden we're gonna act like, oh, nothing happened. It's like they're trying to do Donald's chaos, that effect everywhere without him in office, is what I'm gathering. That's part of their war on the United States. Okay. Yay, 100. Okay. Michelle, you have, look how sweet that is, the guardian angel. You are not alone. Oh my gosh. I think I know where this is going, but I want to look at the book. This has to do with the releasing of the trauma. So guardian angel. Where are you? Okay. Guardian angel, you're not alone. Watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they're close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. The guardian angel card shows the white feather that has become known as the guardian angel's business card. I love it. Whenever a white feather appears in your life and or this card appears in a reading, it's a message to say your guardian angel and ancestor guides are particularly close at this time and are there to support you with their love. If you've asked for help with a particular situation, know there is divine intervention in the works. I'll take that. So, I want to know, really know, deep in my bones, in my physical body, that I truly am not alone. I want to easily receive comforting, divine messages of support and guidance from those who have passed on or who have always guided me, aka my guides. I want to see the signs and feel an overwhelming, sense of wholeness, and that all is truly well. Okay. So I want to know, really know deep in my bones and my physical body that truly I am not alone. I want to easily receive comforting divine messages of support and guidance from those who have passed on or who have always guided me, my guides. I want to see the signs and feel an overwhelming sense of wholeness and that all is truly well. Yep, we kind of need that. If you're with children, especially teens, they really need this comfort, this security. The more I think about it, I get really worried about the teens and what they're going through, because part of their job as teenagers is to rebel, but also step into the world confident and secure and comforted with their new sense of identity and their unique being. This is such a critical time for them as they launch into the world and contribute to the world. And that developmental milestone has been crushed. And I think we're going to have a lot of anxiety disorders in the future. This is the other reason why I want to release chaos and trauma, because we just need to have it gone wherever we go, especially around these kids, because it's like, I feel like we're going to have generations developmentally stuck in certain areas of their lives. So if you can usher in the guardian angel and creating an area of safety and support and comfort, it's only going to spread all around you. And we need to have that vibe going to help uplift and open up healing energies. Oh, Michelle My Bell. That's a really perfect card for you. She says, I'm actually working on communicating with my guides. I know, it's just really interesting how everyone communicates differently. There's times where I feel like I have no idea how to communicate, but then I think I'm so steeped in it, I can't parse out where it begins and ends. You know, it's weird. Okay, who's next? Marie. I was going to say Maisie. Marie has mountains. Stand your ground. I would like to add sink into your ground. This has to do with releasing trauma as well. There's just so much trauma energy out there. Okay, mountains. Let's see if we can get some more information from this. Okay. Where are you, mountain? Here we go. Mountain, stand your ground. Message, hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on. Because it is absolutely right. Oh, okay, I got it. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountains are strong and wise. They're rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals, they've been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable, and so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. Okay, so as we relate this to the Taurus new moon, I want to comfortably settle into my wisest ancestry. I don't know what that means. To root deeply into who I am and be nourished by thousands of years of history, with the divine feminine, and connect more deeply with the divine feminine. Oh God, you guys, she is so ready. She is so ready. I'm ready to stand taller than ever, stronger than ever, and to have an abiding faith in knowing my value and worth in my world. I want to ground deeply into that natural state of being. I'm worthy, loved, seen, admired. I reclaim all of me in radical self-love. Okay, so I want to comfortably settle into my wisest ancestry, to root deeply into who I am and be nourished by thousands of years of history and connect more deeply with the divine feminine. I'm ready to stand taller than ever, stronger than ever, and to have an abiding faith in knowing my value and worth in my world. I want to ground deeply into that natural state of being. I'm worthy, loved, seen, admired. I reclaim all of me in radical self-love. What a healing presence you become then with everyone around you. How are you guys doing? Oh yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Marie. Oh, Marie, what a powerful, powerful new moon for you. Tomorrow, sun and moon are both in Taurus. Oh, happy birthday to you, sweetheart. Pammee. Pammee. We have. Look at that, the Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. Sky Father, what do you have to say? Sky Father. Sky Father. There we go. Trust in the unknown. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that He is lovingly leading you forward. The Sky Father features in many religions and mythologies as the Father God. He's the counterpart to the Mother, Earth Mother, in many traditions. If you want to think of Saturn in Aquarius, that is the Sky Father. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence, the energies that people have called out to and looked up in times of need and gratitude. Sky Father personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. Okay. Oh, I just lost it. What was that? I want to trust in the unknown of our time. I want to connect to Sky Father in a way that feels totally, I want to say, protective, nurtured, guided, and super special. I want to feel the power of being the apple of Sky Father's eye. Oh, can you feel that? Can you feel that? That rush? Wow, that it's really strengthening the back of the arms, the back of the legs. It's like kind of that energy that's shooting down your legs to ground you into the earth. Holy crap. It feels like a tree that's drawn up to the sky and also rooted deeply with everything a tree could possibly need, with unlimited potential. Do you guys feel that? Look at, there's an eagle. I think that's all I'm supposed to write. That was really powerful. This is having your back. I want to know without a doubt. Sky Father has my back. I totally feel this up and down my backside, from my head to my ankles. Wow. So I want to trust in the unknown. I want to trust in the unknown of our time. I want to connect to Sky Father in a way that feels totally protective, nurtured, guided, and super special. I want to feel the power of being the apple of Sky Father's eye. I want to know without a doubt, Sky Father has my back. This feels like reinforced steel, you guys, but flexible. It's so cool. Wow. Joanna B., you felt that too? Yeah. Shivani Dumas, yes, all chaos, resonance, trauma, fear, residues of those not having access to food, nutrition, all configurations of overwhelm, overlays, energies removed, released from the collective. Okay. I'm just going to do what she said. I want all the chaos, resonance, trauma, fear, not having access to food, nutrition, shelter, all of the overwhelm, overlays, delays, energies removed, released. Oh, you feel that? Do you feel that peeling off? Released. Oh my goodness. From the collective now. Wait for Sky Father to step in and then pull this crap off. Now. Holy cow. Do you guys feel that? I want all the chaos, resonance, trauma, fear of not having access to food, nutrition, shelter, all of the overwhelm, the overlays, the delays, energies removed, released from the collective now. That's what I want. Thank you so much. Michelle, my bell, weird. I heard like a wind blowing. Yeah. And I feel like it's not really, it's because now space has been cleared out. It's not like a vacuum, but now there's more space to work with. It's open. It's clear. Wow. Michelle, feeling it on the back of your neck. Spiritual seeker. I feel it, Queen. It's powerful. I love it. Yes. Okay. I got thrill bumps. This was so perfect. Okay. Yeah, I've got goosebumpy skin. Okay. Last one. Here we go. We have Sophie. How perfect is this? The Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Oh, I am just putty right now, you guys. Message. Welcome with open arms, opportunities to give and receive love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. Okay, this is really important because circulation is going to be challenged. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with the Sacred Heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. Okay. I'm going to start with, I want to release all trauma, fear, chaos related to my heart. I want to gently release the bondage, the restrictions, and allowing love to flow out, to flow in, and to trust completely. There was something else they said here. I want love to simply lead the way. I just want to happily follow love's lead. I want to feel more self-love and have a sense of healing love with my family, friends, romantic partner. So I want to release all trauma, fear, and chaos related to my heart. I want to gently release the bondage, the restrictions, and allowing love to flow out and love to flow in, and to trust completely. I want to, what does it say? I want love to simply lead the way. I just want to happily follow love's lead. I want to feel more self-love and have a sense of healing love, total healing love with my family, my friends, romantic partners. So that's it, you guys. You're not alone. Stand your ground. Trust in the unknown with Sky Father. And love and let yourself be loved. This Taurus new moon. This is a fantastic way to start with the Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. I love it. Wow. Okay. So, I think that's it. I think that we are complete. I'm very happy with this, where we are. It was a little bit chaotic getting here. Stand your ground. We got this, okay? Thank you, you guys. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for sharing this incredible experience. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I felt that the chaos and everything had to be addressed. I am promising to myself that I'm going to refine that part every day. I have to be outside more and enjoy the weather. So, thank you, Desrat. So be it, says Textile Arts and Illuminations. Thank you, Rick. Happy birthday to those solar returned celebrants, Taurians, from Shivani. Tonight was extra special. Loved all the messages. I did too. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Marjorie. Have a great night, you guys. Good night, Electra. Good night, Holly. Thank you for your updates earlier. Thank you, Spiritual. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Jay. Be safe, you guys, and take care. Thank you, Marby. Thank you, Michael. Oh, you're so sweet. Good night. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Sophie.